자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더 쇼 20 프랜차이즈 Kbo 올스타즈 27번째 시간 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다. 지난 시간에 이제 볼티모어와의 1차전 대승 거뒀고요. 다시 템파베이와 3게임 반차 양키스와 벌리면서 알동 1등으로 달리고 있고요. 이어서 2차전 양현종 선발 가보도록 하겠습니다. 존민스가 자완 투수기 때문에 황재균이 지금 부상이어가지고 일단 3루수는 최정 넣어주고 박병호를 DH, 김하성, 강정호, 최정, 박병호, 테임즈 대신에 이대호 넣어주고요. 근데 이대호가 체력이 더 없으니까 박병호를 1루수로 넣어줄게요. 양의지, 추신수 대신에 로맥 가겠습니다. 강백호, 이정우.
Under the lights as the show gets you ready for
네,
another
정종원님
edition of
안녕하세요.
Major
어서 오세요.
League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the All-Stars. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yang is on the mound for game 2.
자, 양영종
Dan Plesac, what do you got?
7경기 나와서 52패, 방어율 4.23. 팀내에서 류현진 다음으로 수가 많습니다.
He's been a little bit inconsistent, one good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
똥골 안
Sometimes it can
잡았는데
be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove.
아,
Not
최정.
be in time at first. A good
오,
effort
이거.
that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base
아,
run.
비디오 판독 안 뜨네요.
So here's Trey Mancini, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score,
아,
and they
선취점
take an
주네요.
early 1-0 lead.
That was it.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Fouled off. Mancini is off at first with 2 away, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that misses. 2-1. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. John Means, Kansas born
와,
left-hander, will be doing the
영수
pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Kim, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And a
나이스,
dive, but it
김하성.
rattles in and out of the
뭐야
glove.
이거? 이거 돌아가야지.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a
야,
single
초구
here with
받았어도 안타만
nobody
됩니다.
out.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box now, Jung-Ho Kang. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. From the stretch. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
어,
Hard on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. There's one.
아,
On to
방탈타
first,
나오네.
a double play.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Striding in, John Choi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game,
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One hit's all they get. One inning in the books here. The Orioles. Now at the plate, Pat Valaika, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andrew Velasquez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Out in front of it, strike one. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Softly hit to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Park is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2. Stepping up to the plate, Dale Lee. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Dale Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hard hit ball
와,
to second.
2대5 안타.
And a base
꾸준히
hit, so
안타
the leadoff
쳐줍니다,
man is
2대5.
on to begin the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Park. And it's fouled away. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
행운의 안타라고 봐야 되나? 박병호가 장타력이 좋으니까 수비가 엄청 뒤로 가 있었어요.
At the plate, Eugene Yang, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First and second here with nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase.
아,
He
잡네요.
gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Now at the plate, Jamie Romack, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
오, 좋아요, 로맥.
That one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Now the relay home, and he is in there.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Stepping in now, Kang, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball
와,
hit in the air to right
강백호.
field and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and
좌타자
watch
상대로
this one sail
강백호
out of here.
홈런이 엄청 많이 나오네요.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's
시즌
now a
7호 홈런
4-1
때립니다,
ball
강백호.
game.
좌타자 상대로 엄청 강하네,
This guy gets in
강백호가.
groove. He can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they
약간
continue to pitch
스트라이크
him on the
존보다
outer
낮은
part of the plate,
볼이었는데
look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
라인 드라이브성 홈런 그냥 넘겨버리는.
To the plate now, Lee.
The center fielder, number 51.
Left side, but well foul. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kim is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped up back behind second. Alberto's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score. Now batting, Rio Ruiz, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a
와,
nice
저거
take.
잡아주네요.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. A ball and a strike. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The right fielder, number 16.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. 1 on its way. Hit hard to short. To second for 1.
오,
Relay
좋아요.
to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the
와,
difference mentally.
이거
Goes
넘어갔다.
down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep
야,
straightaway center.
강정호.
Out of here to the deepest
시즌
part of
20호
the
홈런
yard.
칩니다.
It's a solo homer for Jung-Ho Gung, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
In now, John Choi,
The third baseman.
and it's grounded just foul down the line. No outs, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
오,
That ball
최정도.
is smoked, carrying
Back
to
to back.
deep left.
야.
And it's gone as they add still another.
시즌 5 홈런 최정.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box, Dale Lee. He'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If
야,
he's going to have
이대호
any
멀티
chance
히트.
of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So now to the plate, Park, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Park is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
1-1 on the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in to try it again, Eugene Yang. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Mancini is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jamie Romack stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it. And here's Renato Nunez. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table.
오,
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
At the plate now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
강정호.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Pat Valaika is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Andrew Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles get one. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now in the box, Kang. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Severino waits on it. He's got it 1 away. In now, Lee looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jung Ho Gong. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
It's through for a base hit,
승부까지 좀
his
무리였네.
second of the ball game. And the tag, he will be out at third base and on a welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
The bat on the left. Jose Iglesias.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's
Wow,
one.
좋았다.
Going to first, and they turn the double play.
Now back. The second baseman. Hunter Alberto.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. In there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing this time. Into the box now, John Choi will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center
어우,
fielder.
차정 좋아요.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now, this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double.
플라이
This is
볼
going
줄
to be a
알았는데
good 4-game set for him.
계속
if he
뻗어서
can keep
자존감
this up.
달았네요.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Stepping in now, Dale Lee. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Now batting.
Digging in, Park. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a
좋아요.
base hit.
병호.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and
장타가
second
좀 안
base.
나오긴
D-Roll.
하는데.
First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
In now, Eugene Yang checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A 1-0 delivery. First and second now, one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. LeBlanc, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Hopped up.
어,
Ruiz
잡네요.
is under it. Two gone.
스크류 커브볼이 좀 굵네. 르블랑이.
Ready for another shot now, Jamie Romack. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Two men are on with two men out. Grounded to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance, Trey Mancini. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Bouncing ball toward the hole, reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Renato Nunez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And it's 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so
And that is through into left field, a base hit.
well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit. Striding in once again, Kang. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The right fielder, number 50.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Alberto gloves it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the pitch. high
우와,
fly ball
이정우
out to deep right
홈런?
field. Mancini moving back to the track. On the
아,
warning track,
아깝네요.
he makes the catch.
Now batting. Number
So the
7.
lineup flips over and digging in. Kim has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner.
좋아요, 김하성.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Jung-Ho Kang. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the 1-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no run. Striding into the box, Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Cho takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. So now to the plate, Pedro Severino. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box, Rio Ruiz. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Kim moving to his left.
오,
Whipped this
다행이다.
one first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles. Dylan Tate gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Dylan Tate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Choi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dale Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. Tate, a California-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Park. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Standing in, Hanser Alberto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder.
아,
what a
놓쳤네요.
play. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
오,
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Alberto rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
BJ Kim enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. At the plate, Pat Valaika, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, and he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danny Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Eugene Yang. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Eugene Yang.
Here comes the first pitch. Iglesias now at short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. G-Man Choi will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
G-Man Choi.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
뭐야. 아, 홈까지 들어왔어야지, 양이지. 헐. 와, 저것 때문에 부상을 당해?
Kang will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the
아, 네,
injury.
에릭손님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
So digging in now, Lee. He's
아,
working
그냥
on a
홈을
1 for
꼈어야
3
되는데.
thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Nunez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Number 7.
So striding forward now, Kim, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Drilled on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now playing left field, number 26, G-Man.
Sun Hwan-oh comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Andrew Velasquez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. And
Oh,
he'll
nice
indeed make the
timing.
play in foul territory for the first down.
Now back. Catching.
In now for the O's, Pedro Severino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing
어우, 좋아요,
and a miss.
오스만.
He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 in
양의지
the final.
부상이 좀
South Korea took the lead in the
안심했으면
second
좋겠는데.
inning and rode that until the very end. Yang earns his 6th winning decision in this one. John Means struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Sun Hwan-oh closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our
세 게임 반 차로 벌어졌네요. 그나저나 양이지 인저리 타임이 1에서 2 months. 이러면 안 되는데. 강민호가 있긴 한데 혼자서 하기엔 체력적 부담이 큰데. 우리 그 크리스티안 베탄코트가 베탄코트를 콜업하든가 해야겠네요. 예. 어허. 류현진의 7승 도전이네요. 네. 라인업이 비는구나. 로스터에서 투수 한 명을 끌어올리죠. 윤성민을 메이저리그 콜업하고 강민호가 이렇게 또 기회를 잡네요. 류현진의 7승 도전. 우한 투수 상대니까 박병호 대신에 여기에 최지만이죠. 최지만, 추신수, 이대호. 황재균이 빨리 부산에서 돌아와야 되는데. 박병호. 강정호도 지금 피가 없는데. 일단 최정 넣어주고. 황재균이 없으니까 피를 채울 수가 없네요. 일단 요렇게 가보도록 하겠습니다.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the All-Stars. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu will do the
자,
pitching in
류현진
game 3 of the
9경기 나와서
series.
6승
What do you
1패,
have for us on him,
방어율
Danny?
2.8.
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball
거의
game. He's won
에이스로서
2 of his last
독보적입니다.
3 starts, so
투수들 중에.
he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jose.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. No balls and a strike to count. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So here's Trey Mancini. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. High chopper towards first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So not much. Hector Velasquez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And now a pitch on the way. Right side. Alberto fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready now, Kim. He'll get to take his first cuts here. from the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well.
오, 김현수. 이거 걸렸어요. 와. 시즌 4호 홈런 터뜨립니다.
Fourth home run for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Ji-Man Choi.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's another one that's
오,
drilled. This one to left.
최지만도?
Looking up is the left.
야, 백투백.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back
최지만 시즌
pitches.
16호 홈런 터뜨립니다.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As it's now a
우타자도
2-0
강하지만
ballgame.
올스타즈 좌타 라인도 꽤 강해요.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fourth. The right fielder.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Lifted the other way out to left center.
오,
Left fielder giving
신수도?
chase.
아, 아쉽네요.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Dale Lee. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lee, originally from South Korea, has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the second leading vote getter at first base in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Strike 3.
그
on a pitch in the dirt.
좌타자들이 홈런이 좀 잘 나와주네요.
The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So, and here's Renato Nunez. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Drops in a strike
스트라이크
to
존이요?
start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
그거 그 옵션에서 하덴 콜드존인가 그거 건드리는 거거든요.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
조금 있다가 공격하는 때 한번 보여드릴게요.
2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
아하.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
우와. 아, 이거 부상 너무 심하게 당하는데? 애들이?
Park will come in as the
아,
new
슬라이딩
third
함부로 하면 안
baseman now
되겠네.
following
Now
the
playing
injury.
third base, number 52.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Lee is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no error.
아,
Stepping in,
최정
Park.
부상으로
Couple of hits
빠지면서
for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
여기서 배팅 이게 아니었나? 아, 이건 것 같아요. 여기 핫존.
Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in now, Jung Ho Gong.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit
어우,
hard on
좋아요,
the ground to
강민호.
short.
아,
And
강정호.
into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there.
아, 근데
He did his
양의지
best to keep his
부상이랑
nose in there and drive
최정은
that
사실
changeup for a
3루수는
base hit.
많이 있어서 좀 괜찮은데, 아, 양의지 부상은 좀 큰데.
To the plate now, Kang. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Velasquez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Kim. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
강민호 말고 그 처음에 초창기
From the
멤버였던
belt, the pitch.
그 NC
Now a big
용병이었던
fastball,
크리스티안
and he's well
베탄코트
behind
있어요.
it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
지금 근데 마이너로
Hey, they tried to tie
내려놨는데
him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went
대체용은
away with
크리스티안
this one.
베탄코트.
The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Popped up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Severino has it, and that ends the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Rio Ruiz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for
So striding in, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted
이정우
high
이거
and
걸렸는데?
deep into right center. But
야,
he's gonna
저걸
haul this
잡아?
one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
now back.
Standing in, Kim. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding forward now is the DH, G-Man Choi.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
나이스.
Sharply on the
추진수
ground.
좋아요.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it looked like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
Stepping in now, Dale Lee. 0-1 the count. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And it's 1-1.
아, 김현수는
The 1-1 home. Skied into
저기
straightaway
누구지?
right.
에릭신님이 만들어 주신 거예요.
Mancini makes the catch for out number 3.
볼티에 기존에 있던 김현수는 16인가 더쇼 16인가 그래서
Now at the plate,
이제 거의
Hunter
존재하질
Alberto
않아요.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings.
근데
They're down
얼굴은
by a couple of runs, and
그
this
16
would be the right place and the
시절이랑
right
거의
time
똑같더라고요.
to get something going. The last thing they want to do
만들어주시네.
is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1.
그건 잘
as the runner
모르겠네요.
will retreat to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
근데 아마
And a fastball's in there for
더쇼에서
strike 1.
얼굴 만들어 놓은 캐릭터들은 수정이 안 되고 치수값이 공개가 안 되기 때문에
Now a 58-foot curveball
플레이어
that
임포트
misses for a
자체가 안
ball.
돼요. 다른 버전으로 끌어다
A
놓기가 안
2-1
돼가지고.
count to Nunez.
오, 좋아요, 류현진.
To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Park. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Ruiz has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
아, 강정호 이번에는
Velasquez
못
is
봤네요,
there,
타워가.
2 gone.
Now batting. Number 47.
Settling in now, Kang. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way to third. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matta had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting. third baseman, Vallejo.
Into the box now, Pat Vallejo. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
와,
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. One there. On to
역시
first, and they
류현진
get them
주무기는
both.
체인지업이죠.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Velasquez. And here's a fastball called for strike one. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away, but the
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Kim. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle.
김하성 좋아요.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Lee. And he puts it on the ground to second. Alberto has it to Iglesias for one. The relay
발이
not in time
빠르네,
as he beats
이종가.
the throw by a step.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Kim. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit to first, reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in, Pedro Severino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready now for Baltimore. Hanser Alberto, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, the pitch. Out in front of a fastball.
Wow.
As this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a...
Leading off for the All-Star, the designated hitter, G-Man George.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit
오,
hard
좋아요,
back
지면
up the middle.
조이.
And that is down as that could be two bases. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one.
우와, 추신수 여기서 홈런을 쳐주네요.
Mancini moving back.
야, 시즌 9호 홈런 중요할 때 또 한 방 쳐줍니다, 추신수가.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Castro throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
First pitch on its way.
아, 박병호.
Ruiz is there, 2 down.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Jung-Ho Kang, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he misses with it 1-1.
아, 네, 송은성님 안녕하세요. 이거 로스터 직접 만든 겁니다. 선수 임포트 시켜가지고요.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Now here it comes. And that one got a piece of him. Into the box now, Kang. He was a ground out victim last time up.
기본 로스터는 그 뭐라 하지? 플레이어 볼트, 로스터 볼트에서 리딘 로스터 마지막 버전 다운받았어요.
Runner on first with 2 away.
오, 좋아요, 강민호.
That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Kang isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score. And they lead now by 4. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just
지금은 아마 버전이 더 나았겠죠. 제가 다운받을 때보다 제가 4월 초 버전인가 3월 말 버전 다운받았거든요. 리딘 로스터를. 근데 지금은 리딘 로스터 더 나았을 거예요. 그 마이너리그 전부 다 배정돼 있는 거거든요. 거기 그 로스터 다운받아서 KBO 용병들 다 트레이드한 다음에 나머지 코리안 선수들은 다 임포트 시켰어요. 야, 추신수 오랜만에 또 홈런 쳐줍니다.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to pick up
선수들
the bats.
구하는 거는 트레이드 외국인 선수들 용병 임포트 시키는 거는 제 거 이거 더쇼 20 프랜차이즈 1편 보시면 거기서 나옵니다. 그거 참고하시면 될 것 같아요.
Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
High in the air out
좋아요.
to center field. Lee has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In there at the knees, strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2
아,
strikes
똑같은
now.
팀, 똑같은 선수로 같은 팀 구성이요? 그건 한 번도 안 해봐서 잘 모르겠네요. 시도를 안 해봐서 안 되지 않을까요?
He froze him on the fastball there. Anthony Santander is the second out in the 7th inning. At the plate, Pat Valaika, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lee will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Number 51.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
7회는 임창용을 투입하죠. 아, 이게 또 3루수 정면 가네요.
Now batting. Number 34.
Kim will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
아, 7회까지 류현진 하고 8, 9회를 임창용으로 하죠. 좋아요. 김현수 잘 쏴 많다.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
와, 최지만. 시즌 17호 홈런 때립니다.
Two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set. Here it comes. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. So coming to the plate, Dale Lee. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third.
오, 이대호 결국 몇 게임 안타는 하나씩 쳐내요, 이대호도.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Into the box now, Park. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Striding in, Andrew Velasquez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Under it now is Chu, and he'll put it away for the first out.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Severino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Gung. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far.
그냥
He's been
지나갈
throwing
때가
the
있어요,
ball
공을.
really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now at At the plate, Jung-Ho Kang, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Now shortstop, number 16.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Valaika stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kang. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here comes the first pitch. Pops this one up.
안타? 와.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate now, Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Nunez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Hanser Alberto will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Alberto.
Chang-Ho Lim comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Lim.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Kang is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Trey Mancini comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Now batting, Renato Nunez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Baltimore down to their final strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
이거 뛰어?
Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it
저거
nicely,
중견수가
guys.
놓쳐가지고.
The pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy.
근데 우익수가
That
되게
pitch was off the plate,
여유 있게
but he
던졌네.
shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-1 the final today. South Korea get their 20th home win this year. Hyunjin Ryu earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong
와,
innings of work.
류현진 시즌
So that
7승
just about
거둡니다.
does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
그나저나 최정 부상이 걱정인데. 양의진 일단 2달 확정이고. 양키스가 템파베이 역전시켰네요. 다행히 1에서 6일 정도. 근데 양의지가 타격이 크네. 다음 경기는 김광현이 선발이네요. 자, 일단 MLB 더 쇼 20 KBO 올스타즈 27번째 시간 오늘 여기까지 방송하도록 하겠습니다. 다음 시간에 볼티모어와의 4차전 김광현 선발 경기부터 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.
The Bo Sox hit 3 long balls as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-4. The Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they